Peter Parker Parkway. Oh shit! Oh shit! You guys are really good at this. We can't name on and off ramps, and for some Benny Hill Avenue for some reason continues to hear. I'd like the roundabout to have a name, but you can't. Not with the on ramps. I can't name that bit. You need the obligatory Stan Lee cameo in every movie. Mm-hmm. Stan Lee should be some inconspicuous street though, not an obvious one. Maybe. All right, let's bring it up to speed 3. We still have to redo the buses. Well, you're gonna need some education over here too. Our elementary school capacity is kind of bad. It could be like the Stanley School. That could have worked. How's our high school capacity? Oh, way not enough, so. Get you over there. Fire safety. I mean, should we even need police over here? You'd think that Avengers District would be one of the safest districts in the city. Stanley School for Gifted Children. Oh, yeah, because this could be like... Oh, not enough electricity. Really? Oh. No, we have... Oh, you just don't... You haven't reached yet. Yeah, because it should be like... One should be the Charles Xavier High School. Xavier? I mean, I know he's not one of the Avengers, but still, we're still Marvel. And then the elementary school. Go to the workshop, get the Stark building. The Avengers District is the most dangerous. They ruin shit constantly. Well, not as much as when Superman fights. I mean, I know we're mixing universes here, but Superman's the one who, like, obliterates cities whenever he's got some sort of encounter going on. Jack Kirby Elementary. Love it. Love it. Just gonna take out the school part. Stan Alley. Oh, that would be pretty funny, too. How you doing on water? Oh, we need more of it! Alright, we're gonna start taking water from over here. Just so that we don't drain the lake. I think those lakes are set up to not, but let's make sure. Let's, I love how it highlights the poop in this mode. We're gonna put down a water treatment plant here. I don't remember. How does this... Purifies 95% or 85% of pollution in this room. Does it reduce... Like, where... Does it drain off? Yeah, it does, right? Yeah. You can put it anywhere, I guess, to drain wherever, but... So you're still draining the poo lake. But you're trying to not make it quite so poop-tastic. Alright, lots of capacity now. That's good. Can we buy another district now? Yeah, we can. So you're coming in. Oh, garbage! Right, that's the other thing I was going to do over here is get some more garbage services. I don't want it to interfere with some of the flow. You know, maybe just come off here. Where do I want it? Because I would like garbage services that can reach this area quite easily. But it can't be too close to this because, you know, it's smelly and terrible. It'll sort of look a little silly, but what I'm thinking about is something like this. Just got a little stretch of road over here for some miscellaneous services. And then... There you go. Just a little something like that. I mean, it's kind of forced, but it's pretty helpful. Are you sending out garbage trucks? I'm talking about 2 of 27. Send out more garbage trucks. We have houses complaining about garbage. And also fire and crime. Oh my god! What is going on in this neighborhood? We have a cop station. Not like they're being stopped by traffic. There's no traffic going on. Come on, go out there, fight crime. Hulk, smash! New Avengers didn't move in yet. Trash Road should be the Peter Parkway. Lock sheet? Shite? Lock shite over here. I see what you're saying. Yeah, maybe. I think it's time we name Poop Lake in some fashion, though. Let's purchase that. I mean, we're not getting a whole lot of buildable territory by grabbing this. Are you pumping out clean water? No, you're ruining the look of Poop Lake! What are you doing? Oh, no! I mean, unless I replace all my just poop pumps with this one. I mean, it's still polluted water. I don't like the inconsistency in the watercolor. Oh, man. So yeah, what is it? Brown Lake? What were we calling this lake? I'm just going to put a little spot there so that we can name it. Avengers District, 20% less crime, 150% more disasters. Poop Lake soon, Clean Lake. Yes, I mean, we had the request in for, like, Lock Shite. Turd Lake. Shite spelled this way? Poop Lake, Avenger Lake, Trump Lake, Crap Lock, Lake Belgium. Yeah, maybe shite this way, right? Lock shite. There we go. Done. Dunzors. Alright, tons of train traffic, which is lovely. Lovely. They're shipping goods between the different areas. They're exporting tons and tons and tons of stuff. They're keeping all the industry flowing here. It's very good. Very good indeed. Road traffic is non-existent. Everything here is fine. Remember that backlog? Didn't have to do anything with it. Eventually, all the people who moved in simultaneously finally got there. But yeah, we had 1 million people who all moved in all at once. We have a big demand for industry. We're going to have to figure out what we're going to do about that. How's the blimp traffic? Well, the blimps, you know, they're not that helpful. Because they don't actually have a very high capacity, and they do travel very slowly. Lots of garbage over here. Now, the problem is, it is quite a long trip to reach over here. You finally have all your garbage trucks out? Not quite all of them, but you're getting there. Still got crime over here. And I have a cop station right here. Your holding cells are getting kind of full. Yeah, so I want to build a prison over here. Poop Catraz. So, help me out here. Where do we do the, like... Is it the K that, like... Yeah, there we go. That's what I want to do. Maybe? A better way to do this, maybe with, like... I guess you can do the rounded bits. Oh, there we go. I should have done that sooner. I suppose I can probably still bulldoze. Okay. Well, me, that's my first K ever. Probably. I think. Pretty sure. So, first of all, how big is the prison? Do we have room? Oh, we got lots of room. Okay, so we just need a road. Maybe on the other side. Something like that. There you go. Prison. Now, people have to get to this island. I mean, presumably the cop cars have to be able to drive here to deliver prisoners, which means we do need a bridge. Although it'd be nice to make it only accessible by ferry. But yeah, I think we need a bridge to deliver prisoners here. Prison vans in use, yeah. I could tunnel, though. Sounds like a security risk. But in case of a riot, we just, like, flood the tunnel. Oh, what is it? Oh, that's an incinerator. Hold on, I'm just gonna move you over a bit. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure if this is impeding on their ability to make U-turns. Impeding on? English much? No, some people still are. Still, just in case, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and extend this just a scooch. That way people can go... Hang on. A little scoochier than that. There. So that people can use this to make a UE. Okay. Prison vans are now out. Oot and a boot. Okay, what do we call this? Alcatraz, as some people suggested. Yeah, I mean, I can rename the prison building, and I suppose I will as well, but I'm also going to put a label here, so we're going to make sure that both are the same. Hey, capital city! All we need is a prison. Harbor, cargo harbor, excellent. Alcatraz, that's better. Alcatraz. Alcatraz. Island. And then Alcatraz prison. Done. Arkham Asylum. Hang on. Screenshots. Screenshots are required. Okay. So population is climbing dramatically. Definitely, there's a bit of a shortage of employment. Also, I see dead people. What I didn't do over here is set up a clinic. I'm actually going to set up a big hospital because we actually are well below our healthcare capacity requirements. So I'm going to set up a big hospital. That's going to be too busy of an intersection. You're a little further in here on the other side. Right over there. Some people are getting sick because of the noise. Crematorium capacity is actually fine, but there's going to be a question of, like, getting there. You know, proximity stuff. Right there near the intersection. We don't have any parks here either. Yeah, there's actually a bunch of dead people in the city. Like, we've got the capacity for it, but I think there needs to be more vehicles running around picking up the dead bodies. So we got one there, we've got one there. There we go. Deceased are getting picked up really quickly now. That's great. Should we have a sauna? Let's have a sauna over here. Excellent. Increase the budget of the health thing so more Hertzes come pick up people. Less just. Well, I suppose. Do something similar with the garbage, too. There we go. And from here, they have easy access to quite a lot of the city, too, so we couldn't even expand this area. Still have some garbage, although... Oh, there we go. All that stuff just got picked up. All right. Okay, so we need more industry. So what are we going to do about that? Do we... I mean, we've got all this room here. I mean, we've already got industrial park here. I could just make this one bigger. Maybe we'll start with that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand it to right to the edge of the rail. I think that's what I want to do first. Although, industry does generate a ridiculous amount of traffic, as you can see here. So if I do build more over here, there's a good chance that we're going to get some overcrowding. In particular in this intersection here. Which... What do we do about that? Well, I suppose I can have a separate corner over here, or something like that. We could just reorganize this a tiny bit. Oh, I was going to redo the buses over here. Hold on. I was going to wait until we got the new area. Now we've got the new area. So what I want to do is delete these lines. Which is going to upset everyone. Let me just pause while we break everyone's heart. Like, my buses! It's okay, we're going to make better buses. These buses are stupid. Okay, so here's what we're doing. We're going to have a primary line on High Boulevard over here, because that makes a lot of sense. I think the stop should be right before each intersection. You know, semi-regular intervals. I don't know how far people will walk. Don't really need stops over here, but... And then what we're going to do is we're going to have stops on the opposite side of these. More or less. I'm going to have you there. That way, people can easily catch a bus in either direction. Oh yeah, we should put a roundabout at the other end just to provide easy bus loops like this. There you go. So this is the primary bus line. The people can go in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to try to come up with semi-logical ones for some of the local services that don't look all wonky. Now, maybe we'll have something just like that. And then... Now, you don't need the shared stops necessarily. People will walk a little bit. So make sure there are stops near these intersections so they can go across the way. You don't need that one there. Just do that. There we are. And... So that's, I mean, a loop like this does mean that it's a longer ride. If you're here and you want to go over here, you have to ride it all the way around. But, I don't know. I don't think it's quite long enough to really be a problem. There we go. So that neighborhood is fully covered and in a logical fashion. Here, I think what we're going to do is end up making kind of a triangular loop. Where you connect down here, share these bus stops, and then... that, and then a bit of a local service here. We might want to have a loop, actually, yeah, definitely. I'm going to have a loop that goes in the opposite direction. Because it's a pretty big triangle. There we go. Okay. We still need to make sure there's a connection that goes to the blimp. I don't know if this is the world's most useful little route here. But we're going to throw one of those down anyway. And, yeah, so I'm thinking there's just going to be one that goes... Where do you actually get on and off of the bus? Oh, the blimp stand is right here. So, I'm actually wondering if it's just, like, literally blimp stand. Like that. And then we need the Avengers area. And I think this is going to be another good case for going in the opposite direction as well. Sharing these stops. Because it's a big loop to ride in the wrong direction. Okay, and then maybe something that services the northern part of this A. And then how does it connect to the main bit? Probably like this. Well, they might be able to walk that. I don't know. What is going on here? Oh, is that a corner for its... Yeah. I mean, I guess you can make this loop here, there, and then come back down here and do that. Maybe we do one more that sort of just circles around this bottom part by itself. Create new line. Doesn't even hit all the stops. There you go. Just helps connect this up. What do we think? Consider building an underground tunnel system for your people to drive their cars. Well, I'm trying to discourage too much car traffic. We'll see. This is going to go up on YouTube. Yeah, the videos from Thursday have all been put up on YouTube. Well, they're on YouTube. They're all scheduled to start publishing as of tomorrow morning, maybe? I don't remember. And these will definitely go there as well. So we're going to visit the buses here. There's going to be a bunch of buses from the previous routes leaving the area, and then a bunch of new ones spawning over here. So there's going to be a bit of a buster fluck over here while the new routes resolve themselves. It's not going to be great, but it's going to fix itself soon. Maybe we want to have the bus depot be somewhere else, I don't know. But they'll all go out, and they'll start doing things. Trash collection's still a bit of a problem here.